In this video, it's gonna be super basic. I'm gonna open a store, show you tips and ideas so you can get started today. Hi, I am Sabrina, and on this channel, I help entrepreneurs leverage online platforms to scale their business and build new sources of income. So if this is the first time you're here, please consider subscribing. In this video, I'm gonna open a store, share some tips and ideas so you can get started today or have some ideas for the future. So without further ado, let's jump into my computer. First thing, I highly suggest to take advantage. I have a link in the description down below where you can get 40 items for free. It saves you some money while you're getting your store up and running. The link is down below. I also am gonna have a checklist, just kind of follow along, and the link is also down below as well for the checklist. In the beginning of starting your Etsy store, you're gonna start here. You're gonna go to Shop Manager, Start a Store, Shop Preferences. You're gonna select based on your location, what your preferences are, save and continue. And when it comes to your shop name, obviously at this point, it's important that you have done already some research. You found out what you wanted to call your shop, but either way, you can start a store right now with the name, and then later on you can change it. I'm gonna go with Sabrina's way. You also have a limit for how many characters you can have, so just keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna save and continue. And then it comes to the point that you have to upload at least one product. Obviously, they suggest for you to upload more into your store. In this case, as a tutorial, I'm gonna go ahead and upload what I already created. I'm gonna have a digital product here. If you have any questions about thumbnails, let me know. The first picture is going to be the one for your products. I suggest for you to adjust this thumbnail and just make it more like zoom in. Let me bring this in like this. Just make it so when people are browsing through online, they can see it right away and catch their attention. So right now I have my first listing. I'm going to create a tutorial as well for this cards here so you can see how to create those. Obviously in this case you can add a video, which I highly recommend for you to add a video. Then we're gonna go into listing details. So when you get to category is also super important because that's where your product's gonna fall. You can select primary colors, secondary colors. In this case, it doesn't apply to what I'm gonna have here. Renew options, you can go to manual. If it is a physical product, you have limited quantity or automatic. In this case, I've leave it as automatic, which that means is that when somebody purchases your product, it's gonna be renewed right away. And the type of product in this case is digital. So it's not going to be physical. If you leave it as physical, it's going to ask you some additional information in regards to shipping. But when you have it as digital, that shipping section is going to disappear and you're only going to have the digital file area to upload. So just keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to production partners, when you have somebody else producing the product for you, in this case, if you do a print on demand, we want to add your production partner here. Let me just click so you can see it. And then important, it's also tags for you to be found on Etsy. Personalization, I'm not going to have anything open, but if you want to personalize any items for your clients, if you have a template or something that they want personalized, you can add it in here. Finally, you're just going to upload the file. All right, save and continue. So now you have your first product here and you can continue to how you will get paid. In this case right here, let me go ahead and fill it out everything and then we can jump into setup billing. All right, now that I went through the get set up, how I'm gonna get paid, added my bank account, now it's the part that you need to set up billing as well. So once you're done with billing, just go ahead and click to open your shop and move forward. Now we have a new shop opened up and I'm gonna use this shop to kind of walk you through making it pretty, nice, informative. How can you add additional information? I hope you enjoyed this video. If this is the first time of you opening an Etsy store, make sure to drop any comments or questions down below. I'll be happy to answer, and stay tuned for the next videos that are coming up this week. If they're already up, I'm gonna link the next one right here. So I will see you very soon.